Good afternoon. It is February the 4th, Thursday, 2021. My name is Dr. John Heading, Mayor of Morro Bay, and I wanted to give the community an update on COVID-19 in our county. Most of you have seen the numbers on a daily basis, but very briefly, San Luis Obispo County as of today has 18,186 cases of COVID-19. The interesting thing about that is half of those cases occurred in the month of January, which shows you the significant surge or increase that occurred during that month and continues. We have right now 46 hospitalizations due to COVID. 10 of those individuals are in the ICUs. The good news is we have plenty of ICU bed capacity in San Luis Obispo County. To date, sadly, we've had 187 deaths as of today in our county. The death rate in San Luis Obispo County is approaching 2% of all cases, which is concerning. Right now we have a little over 1,000 active cases currently. We remain, as you know, in Tier 1 with regard to the restrictions set by the state of California. We've moved out of the restrictions that were put upon us due to ICU bed capacity when we were linked with other areas or other counties, including Santa Barbara County, Ventura County, and San Luis Obispo County. So that's good news for us in terms of some reopening that has occurred. The interesting thing about this disease, folks, is this is serious. And I just want to take a moment to talk to you about this coming weekend. There's an opportunity for us to gather, as we do, to enjoy the Super Bowl. Many of you are sports fans, I'm sure, and are excited about the upcoming game. But this also presents one of the primary opportunities for spreading COVID-19. So I just want to let you know that it's extremely important that you limit it to no more than one other individual or outside member of your family, that you maintain social distancing at all times, that if at all possible, you watch the game in an outside venue, try to be outdoors if you possibly can, wash your hands frequently, and please wear a mask at all times, even with family members around. That's extremely important. This is an opportunity to not significantly see a surge or increase in the cases due to COVID-19. The seriousness of COVID-19 can be seen in the death rate data. Fortunately, in our county, we're one of the lower counties with regard to death rate, but a 2% death rate is significant. If you think about the flu, on an annual basis during the flu season, we see a death rate of about 0.1 or 0.2%. The COVID-19 death rate in this county is 2%. Obviously, that is 10 times the death rate associated with the flu on a seasonal basis. So adhere to social distancing. I'm going to say it over and over again. Wear a mask, wash your hands frequently, and avoid gatherings that are indoors with more than your immediate family at all times. That's extremely important. I wanted to give you news about vaccinations. Vaccinations, in my opinion, are our way out of this pandemic. And as you know, San Luis Obispo County has begun vaccinating. At present, there are 3 sites where vaccines are being administered: Paso Robles, Aurora Grande, and now Cuesta College. San Luis Obispo site has moved to Cuesta College. There have been a total of about 26,000 vaccines received by the county. Of those, about 15,000 are first doses and 10,000 are second doses. To date, a total of almost 16,000 doses have been administered in this county. The sad news is, because of limited supply, the county will not be able to operate the Paso Robles Clinic or the Aurora Grande Clinic next week. Now, we will continue through this week, but those clinics, because we're not getting enough vaccine from the state or the federal government, will have to close down for 1 week until further notice. And I wanted to make sure the community was aware of that. You can make appointments for vaccination by going online to readyslo.org, readyslo.org. And if you look on the right-hand side, click on COVID-19 vaccinations in San Luis Obispo County. It's very clear and very evident. And when you click on that, you will again see on the right-hand side something that says Vaccine Appointment Reservation. If you click on that, that's the site where you make your vaccination registration. Now you need to know this. Registrations can only be done on Thursdays beginning at 9 a.m. And so when you go to the website on any other day, you'll just get a reminder to come back on Thursday at 9 a.m. Be ready at your computer to go and make that appointment. Thursday at 9 a.m. They will put you in what's called a virtual waiting room. It will tell you how many minutes you have to wait. You'll get a choice of clinics when all the clinics are open to go to and the time that you select. In addition, they're offering rides through the RTA transit system directly to the site. If you do need assistance with getting to the site, you can get a ride, and the information is contained right there on the website. So you can sign up for a ride to the clinic. The good news is we continue to have 2 vaccines available, both the Pfizer and the Moderna vaccine. These are 2-dose sequences, as you know, a first dose, and then for the Pfizer vaccine, 21 days later or so, the second dose is due. And for Moderna, the second dose is 28 days after the first dose. And the county's been very good about notifying people as to when their appointment for second doses are due if you've had a first dose. The city is involved with a training program that the county is providing to train EMTs to give vaccination injections. This will help provide more opportunity for vaccinations, and we're proud of the fact that our fire department has risen up and our paramedics, EMTs, are volunteering to be part of that program. Further information to follow with regard to that. Folks, you can also call directly to make an appointment. If you go to readyslo.org, there's a phone number that appears right in the very opening page where you can call if you need to, if you're having difficulty navigating through the computer system to make an appointment for your vaccine. Right now, vaccines are limited to frontline healthcare workers, as were previously authorized, but also individuals 75 years and older. A few retail pharmacies have received vaccine, so you may want to check with your pharmacy to find out if vaccines are available, and there's a possibility that you could get your vaccination at your local pharmacy now. I just wanted to, as your mayor, thank you for adhering to the guidelines set by the CDC, the state of California, and our local public health department. I want you to be safe, to have a safe weekend as we approach a couple of holidays coming up again for the 3rd time, and it always takes 3 times to say it. Maintain social distancing of at least 6 feet at all times if possible. Wear a mask when you're outside continuously. Wash your hands frequently to make sure that they're clean and sterilized. And lastly, avoid gathering in groups with members outside of your own household. And if at all possible, these gatherings should occur outside. Be safe and be well, and have a very pleasant holiday season.